In this video, I'm going to explore the piano roll editor or MIDI editor. I'm going to navigate to the keyboard panel, and instead of pressing in the middle of keyboard, I'm going to press Alchemy Synth at the bottom here. This is going to open up a synth for me, and I can change the sound of that synth by clicking here on Epic Cloud Formation and opening up the panel of instrument sounds. The top left of this panel, I have main categories, which I'm just going to click now. And I can see all of the different keyboards that I have here. I'm going to go to keyboards and I'm going to look down here for classical grand piano. Once I've chosen that, you can see the keyboard has changed its appearance. I'm going to press done and now I'm ready. I can play that keyboard to audition what it sounds like. And next up, I'm going to go into the MIDI editor. The main way to enter the MIDI editor is to click here in the track and you'll notice edit will pop up. I'm going to press edit and it will take me into the piano roll. It's called piano roll because I have the piano on the left and I can roll up and down to see the different parts of the piano. C3, C4, they're the same note, one is just higher than the other. If I roll the piano up, C5, C6. So you can see the piano gets higher if I scroll it up or lower if I scroll it down. I can go all the way down to C-2. I'm going to go back to C4. Make sure that you can see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top of the timeline. And here's where I can start editing. Currently, I can see 8 boxes between 1 and 2. So I have 8 boxes that I can fill with notes before I get to the next bar. If I pinch and zoom, I can increase the number of boxes to 16. If I pinch and zoom out, I can decrease the number of boxes to 4. I'm going to stay on 8. Again, make sure you can see the number 1 and the playhead in your window. Next step, in the top left corner, I have a pencil. If I swipe that to the right, it unlocks the pencil and allows me to edit. I can click to add a note, and in my case, it's added a note that lasts for 2 boxes. I can continue adding notes on different keys. And if I don't like where I've positioned it, I can press in the middle of the key and move it left or right by dragging. While I'm in edit mode, that means that the top left-hand corner is red and activated. I can press those piano roll notes or those MIDI notes and they can be deleted. Once I press a note in, I can then lengthen or shorten the note by pressing and dragging the edge of the MIDI note. This helps me to decide how long I'd like the note. When I use the MIDI editor, it always gives me 1 bar of music. You can see the green space that's appeared at the top between 1 and 2. If I want to add another MIDI region, I can just press between 2 and 3, and it will automatically give me another bar of music. I can then move that note. I can lengthen or shorten that note by pressing and dragging from the right-hand side. Once I've finished editing, I can swipe the pencil to the left to lock the MIDI editor. Alternatively, I can press done in the top right corner to lock it as well. I'm now back to the timeline view and I can see the notes written above in the 2 bars.